Alright, we all know that ZackGrooves is the chop king and the most beautiful man on YouTube. What I'm going to do in this video is break down a few chops that he did when he was at Drumeo. These won't be from his performances though, these will just be from the personal video he did where he made people play chops and he gave them money. I've known ZackGrooves for a few years now, we are actually friends. I won a competition on his YouTube channel a few years ago, and since then it's been really cool to see him grow, and him getting to Drumeo has been a crazy good achievement, and I feel like we're all part of this. So I just want to support him more by breaking down a few things that he played, and for anyone who wants to learn them, here they are broken down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you transcriptions of all those chops, and then I'm going to play them within grooves, and then I'll kind of solo around to see what happens with those chops, and then you can take those and learn them yourself. Starting with chop number 1, this is just a quick 16th note triplet idea. Here it goes. Chop number 2, I really enjoy this idea. It's actually quite simple, but the way Zack orchestrates it on the kit makes it sound very creative. All it is here is 4 on the hands, 2 on the feet, and it's played in triplets. But you're going to play crossovers between the hi-hats and floor tom while doing this. Next chop is a one-handed idea, making it linear. You're just going to play between the snare drum and the floor tom to begin with, and then you're going to double the speed, playing between the snare drum, rack tom, and floor tom with double kicks in between that. Since this was only a one-handed thing, he just played the crash cymbal with no kick drum, but you'll see when I play this that it sounds really cool when you play a snare drum and crash at the same time at the end. Next chop is a classic. It's just right, left, left, kick, which is one of the most common chops that everyone kind of learns. This pattern is very, very popular. If you haven't learned this yet, learn it. It opens up a whole new world. Next one starts with a paradiddle, and in my time transcribing different ZackGrooves chops over the years, I've realized that this is actually one of his favorite licks to play. It's a simple paradiddle, but he accents it in a very unique way that makes it sound a little bit more interesting than a paradiddle, because a single paradiddle usually sounds quite square. But what happens here is he's playing the first 4 notes like normal, but on the second 4 notes of that paradiddle, he's accenting the next left. So instead of accenting the first note in the second group, he's accenting the second note. So you get this dun 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 dun, which he plays all the time. Here it is. Last one, which is what he ended on that video, is kind of the trickiest one out of all of these chops. What he's doing here is playing a 6-stroke roll, moving it between the snare drum and the hi-hat with ghost notes, and there's 3 points in this bar. He plays 2 consecutive bass drum notes, which is quite tricky, and then you're just ending it off with a right left at the end, and that's the chop. When you get this to sound fast, it sounds really, really cool, and yeah, it's just classic ZackGrooves stuff. So you play this quickly, it sounds really cool. And there we go. That is how ZackGrooves plays those 6 chops. He did those at Drumeo. Speaking of Drumeo, if you want to try a 30-day free trial, I have a link in my description. 30-day free trial for free. If you don't follow that link, Drumeo will actually only give you a 7-day trial. So if you want to make that free trial longer, if you click the link in my bio, you'll get to actually try out those courses that ZackGrooves filmed when he was there that they haven't released to the public. So yeah, if you want to get more of ZackGrooves, click that link, find those for free. Just cancel your membership before the 30th day and you won't actually be billed. Thanks guys. I'll see you in the next one.